The Solomon Islands government and the United Nations launched a technical stakeholder validation workshop in Honiara today, aiming to align UN-supported programs with the country's national development priorities and sectoral needs. Alex Dadamu with the details.
The Country Implementation Plan CIP Technical Stakeholder Validation Workshop opened in Honiara today. Hosted by the Ministry of National Planning and Development Coordination and the United Nations, the workshop aims to ensure that government programs and the UN body partners and agencies in the country align with the country's national priorities and needs. In his remarks at the workshop opening, Secretary to Prime Minister and Permanent Secretary Supervising of the Ministry of National Planning and Development Coordination Solomon Islands Government, Melkio Mataki, says such a consultation workshop is important as it allows the UN bodies to bring across the issues and needs they have in specific sectors that they work for.
The importance of this kind of consultations cannot be overstated. For a number of reasons. One is that we would like to ensure that our programs and our partnerships with our different partners, in this case the UN agencies or the UN body as a whole, are aligned with our national priorities and needs. This is one of the key aspects in which such a consultation workshop in which the UN body is putting together for us is critical. Secondly, we also wanted to ensure that all partners that the UN bodies work with, whether be it in government or in the private sector, also get to bring across the issues, the needs they have in the specific sectors that they work in.
Meanwhile, UN RCO Agus Wandi, Senior Peace and Development Advisor of the Office of the UN Resident Coordinator, said discussions held were part of the 5 points of NDS, which also aligned with the UN country's implementation plan. He said the main work is to capture the work done and show that comprehensively in detail to the government.
Today's exercise, for some of you, probably not something new. Some of you were part of the discussion on the country implementation plan for that first 2 years for Solomon Islands. So today we would like to really encourage the validation of some of the key areas that we have previously worked together and come up with that 2 years plan for Solomon Islands. Is there anything else that I think we should try to revisit from that the last 2 years, and then we can use it as a basis for the next 2 years? So we are not, and as I think the Secretary to Prime Minister highlighted, a lot of discussion have happened between some of the UN agency, the country coordinators here, Dr. Paul, and others, many of you, on the key areas that we can work together.
SIBC News understands the workshop will conclude tomorrow. Alex Dadamu for SIBC TV.